almost never in GU. I work Tuesdays and I'm farther from that.
Different tag. Toxic picked the wrong number.
Okay, yeah.
This one's got 3 digits.
Different numbers.
Yeah. Me trying to put my credit card in on Steam.
All right, so this is really interesting because these are 2 characters that want to fall on you with neutral air.
Very different characters, obviously.
They do it very differently. Ike uses the threat of how big his is, and then Brawler is more so just like how fast he moves, and the conversions off of like landing near, landing fair, stuff like that. But Brawler also has a really crazy combo game.
He is. Yeah, this is actually a more classical matchup. Especially for ultimate terms, this is very good frame data versus very big buttons.
Yes. And, you know, not bad frame data, but not anything special.
And then comparable kill power, but like, Ike's is a bit more splashable. Me Brawler has that setup into his obvious piston punch, but outside of that, it's a little more limited.
Me Brawler kill power is like, when it's good, it is insane. But it's certainly not, he's not going to kill you super early every time.
Especially compared to this. What's about to happen.
Yeah, Jules in a rough spot here.
That was a really smart up B.
Yeah, really good spacing. Ooh, yeah.
That's movement.
And that, I think, is where we'll see Brawler run into some trouble in this matchup. That Ike up air is such a good air-to-air and a good, like, you know, using it rising as an anti-air.
That's such a good move.
It's good at everything.
It's a good move.
And Brawler really thrives off, like, being able to jump in at you over and over again. And it's hard to anti-air him for a lot of characters, but Ike is just, he's got so much range up there with such a powerful kill move that it's really difficult to get around for someone like Brawler.
Powerful and fast kill move, unusually fast. I think it's still just barely the strongest up air. It actually does kill earlier than Pyra's.
Is it earlier than Zelda or Shulk?
I meant to say Swordy up there.
Oh, Sword, yeah.
Shulk with Smash mode, yes. Without it, no.
Right.
Number 2 just behind its 11 up air, but you know.
That's stronger than 11.
Wow. It is barely stronger than 11.
Interesting.
And like 11 passes it because it has better growth eventually, but it kills before 11.
But Ike also has so many ways to set up into it near the top of the screen.
And Robin doesn't.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite up B. That's been a thing since Brawl.
There we go.
Up B and go back to ledge.
Yeah.
Got a bit scarier this game when I tried to kill you at any point with up B.
Yeah.
That could. I like the idea.
Yeah, I like the idea for the reset. That wasn't going to be a kill there, so Toxic's looking for something that could have been a kill or at least a lot of damage.
A real bad spot after an air dodge like that.
Yeah. I love the shot put used from Jules there. He uses that move in some really creative spots, and it, you know, it comes back to bite him sometimes. It's not the best move in the game. But like, it can put you in a really awkward position if you've already jumped at it.
And you're seeing Jules is like, he's getting these up airs, and these percentages are mid-percent, and he has to leap. Because an unusual trait of Me Brawler's up air, it's got like no stun.
Yeah.
Like, this is an incredibly fast move. It doesn't even combo.
It combos landing very well.
Yeah, but like,
you can't really ride with it over and over again though,
but like, it cannot Mario. It wishes it could Mario.
Yeah.
Toxic swinging. Toxic has been only throwing out
Well, that back throw sends nowhere.
Yeah.
It looks so silly.
Yes, some of his moves have no knockback.
Yeah.
Like after all, that looked a lot further. It's never gonna kill.
And that was another really good shot put, and a bit of a mistake from Toxic gets in the stock.
A little scared off the leg. We'll give him that.
Yeah, you know, even though these two have played a couple of times, you have to imagine this isn't one of Toxic's more comfortable Jeri's more comfortable matchups. Because this is like, you know, he's probably not fought Brawler outside of Jules.
Certainly not a Brawler of this caliber.
And nowhere near a Brawler of this level. Yeah, Jules is definitely in a class of his own. As we said, Lee rarely shows up anymore, certainly not the player he used to be. And like, who else even plays this character? It is the suplex. We find out 4+ minutes into game 1.
I think
or 3, is it 7-minute timer? So I guess 3.5 minutes in. But yeah. Oh, that would have killed.
Yeah, definitely 102. And now
Jules
it's Ike's turn.
Barely missing.
He has a smidge of rage, a splash of rage.
Good early kick there. At that point, you might as well go ahead and let the kick fly.
That's when side B becomes like, it's way better than but he's dead. Oh my god, he made
nice F-tilt. That's going to kill him. The Me Brawler F-tilt stuck in the leg out taking game 1.
I don't know if it was on stream or I was watching, but that's what he used to end the set earlier. F-tilt so his recovery.
Wow, interesting.
Big fan of that.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's crazy.
Could be a new tool for him. Well,
yeah.
For Jules, not for Me Brawler.
Yeah.
I believe he's always had F-tilt. It's just like Pac-Man where his foot grows so much it's barely disjointed.
That would be really funny.
They do that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like in Brawl, Sonic's F-tilt, negative disjoint.
Right.
Because they're like, make his feet huge at the end and the hitbox doesn't scale. I hope it's not like that in this game. beef would be devastating.
It is not. That tilt's really good. And like since Smash 4, that move is like a little bit disjointed and very large.
Kind of fishing around Jules. Yeah, Jules making him work for his opening and gets him overextending or over swinging.
And that suplex, we see it there. That suplex is a tool that Jules doesn't use a lot, but it does so much damage.
An obscene amount.
It's like, I forget the exact number, but it's over 20.
25, I really want to say.
Wow. Yeah.
Which is more than a lot of the heavies get from their side.
Yeah, it's more than, it does more than Bowser's side beat, which is crazy.
It's
like,
less than Incineroar, but you know.
Yeah, but that's, yeah.
He needs that move. He's an unironic, he needs it. That's where we're seeing.
Oh, doesn't go for up air. I thought up air might have killed there.
We saw right there, the nerfs, that Nair up air didn't connect to kill percent, but then D-tilt fair did.
Right, yeah.
So the nerfs and the buffs, the duality of Ike.
Which I think is good. I think this character used to be super boring.
Like, we can say
he was
now.
incredibly one-dimensional, and now has a lot more going on.
I think Jules didn't DI
like
that up B. Yeah, but I think he did DI that.
That's very possible.
I swear to God, that move is the fake kill spark move. If you DI for the corner, it just doesn't kill at a reasonable percent for Ike.
And Jules looking for these falling up air upbeats as we see a...
that F smash probably misinput because that move is garbage.
It's not good. It's really strong, but like you don't need something that strong to kill at 140.
Yeah. It's actually for a single frame.
Yeah. And it has just an unbelievable amount of lag.
Perhaps more than a single frame of lag.
Yeah. It is very strong, to be fair.
Yeah.
It does hurt a lot. The up smash will take it significantly worse than all the other up smashes that look like that, but
yeah, yeah, the level 5, the level 5 of one Fox up smash.
You got Fox, and you got Kirby. Eventually, you get a Brawler.
Up tilt chase up air gonna get a stock decently early.
He had Jeri does the really good job using that up tilt as like one of the best things to do against Ike is that 22.6. That was 0. That is like almost exactly flying slam. So that is that's a lot.
That's a lot. Jeri kind of dancing. Whoa. Jeri kind of dancing around Jules this game. An inverse of how you'd imagine the matchup goes.
Yeah, and it's also kind of the opposite of what we saw towards the end of that last game, where Jules started to bring that back and then win that last stock. And Jeri's movement's been really good. He's also used that up tilt really well to be kind of like a counter anti-air. It's an okay anti-air on its own. But one of the best things about it is that like when Ike is jumping at you and nairing over and over again, the obvious way to counterplay that is like you full hop at him, you throw out a move early.
Oh damn!
How's Jeri?
Jeri really
goes out and gets him off stage. But that Ike up tilt, it goes into that perfect place where you can cover people jumping in to cover your next jump. And that's what Jeri uses it so well for. Is what we see a lot of like, really good Ike players use it well for. It's like, you know, it's okay as an anti-air, but he's got plenty of anti-airs. It's like that specific situation is what makes it so strong, because like you have to start jumping at Ike in return when he keeps jumping at you. But like if you start throwing that up tilt, then you got to be so much more careful about it, especially when he shows that he's got those like 50-50s almost into kills off of it.
And it is a touch slow, but it's also abnormally active for a sword.
Yes, it is there for a long time.
It's unfortunate that Ike's worst tilt is F tilt. That's the one that I like the most. That's like an actual real fencing move as opposed to
whatever up tilt is and whatever down tilt is.
I remember I do fencing. Did it a lot more pre-COVID. Whenever someone was like, is anything like, because I was saying like some Fire Emblem moves are actually like legit. Most aren't, because a lot of sweeps
Very
aren't.
few, yeah.
But someone was like, what about down tilt? It's like, that's like the worst idea in the world. Because you're sticking your head in sword range and stabbing at feet, which are not a valid target for two of the 3 forms. and in the form it is a valid target, so's your head.
Yeah.
So you're just like, eh.
And an FA is going to hurt a lot more on your head than your butt.
It's gotta be the worst idea for Saber. It's like, please concuss me now.
Alright, so we're going into game 3. This is the deciding game, still in best of 3 territory here.
And they gave it not only Fire Emblem music, but specifically Ike battle theme music. Bad choice for Jules.
And I think it'd be interesting to see if we can see Jules start to punish that up tilt rather than just avoid it.
Yeah.
Because we saw him make the adjustment part of the way through that last game to sort of stop jumping into that same pattern. But can he do anything to prevent Jeri from going for that in the first place? That's going to be a big factor here for sure, as that's either very good or probably just lucky slide off DI there.
A factor we saw earlier in the match, at least, even with these up air uppies, like Ike lived one past 100, slightly past 100, but he is a semi-heavyweight.
He's certainly not light.
Yeah.
So down thrust upper does combo at kill percents, but it is very tight. I don't know the range on Ike by any means.
I'm not going to pretend to know any ranges.
I used to know a lot more about this character when I lived with Gaku, because for those of you who don't know this, the Shulk player, Gaku, her secondaries are all the Mii's.
0 friendlies.
Yeah, all the Mii's and Game & Watch. So that's what I lived with for a year.
That's a pretty good advantage state there. Pretty good in like, non-classical advantage state like there. Like,
yeah, there was a lot of different factors going into that. Ends up building up a lot of damage to start to bring this back, but really just find this kill before taking too much more percent.
So I kind of uses Nair the same way Wolves use Bear. It's
Yes.
they're not trying to hit you with every single jump in Nair. They're trying to condition what you're doing around it because it's just safe.
Yeah, it's
if it does
almost
hit,
0 risk in the vast majority of matchups. This is actually not one of them, because if you don't space it, you will get upbeat out of shields. But Brawler upbeat is very fast, it's frame 3, but it's not big.
Yeah.
So it's not too hard to space around
Yeah,
it.
you kind of have to really mess up spacing.
Yeah.
Like sword on this, I'll be honest with you. Got the air dodge he wanted, but he kind of missed the punish.
I wonder if that was supposed to be an up tilt, maybe?
I like that. I blew it a little too early. I think he thought the jump was an up B. I like
the down B kick.
Because everyone knows Ike isn't going down there.
Yeah. Interruption also weirdly fast in this game.
Weirdly,
very hard to punish.
Weirdly far down.
Yeah, no, very, very good move in that specific situation. The
I
down
get
air is an interesting choice.
I get
wonder
it.
if that was on purpose.
I'll mix up. Throw him off kilter. Yeah, now these are the Wolf Bear equivalent nairs. Like, if it hits, that's neat, but I'm trying to get you to, like, be threatened. Oh, wow.
Really good spacing from Jules on that up B, and he gets another one out of it. Jules is talking away from winner's finals.
The hat can influence there on the second up B. Wow,
And
that's
suplexes there.
right through the nair, too. Again through the nair.
So much damage, already over 50. And there we see what I was talking about there. He's discouraged the up tilt a little bit. As that questionable DI. That's rough.
I was forgiving in the Nuggets to set, but you know what's happening after that.
Yeah. I think he just got crossed up on that one. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, not up B. I don't even know if it would confirm, but certainly would have killed.
Yeah. Anyway, a character like Ike and a player like Jeri, this is certainly not over, but Jules is definitely in a good spot here. He's played this game 3 really well. His movement's been really good.
Got the
and
up tilt that
like, to point out with Brawler is that, like, this character doesn't have a lot of, like, specific movement options, but he does have really good airspeed. And like, fall speed and, like, moves around in strange ways.
And a couple...
He's just very awkward to fight.
Yeah, some very safe aerials.
Yeah, all his buttons are, like, really good once you're in range to hit them.
Yeah.
And the range being the biggest, but also really only significant weakness of this character.
Yeah.
But it is a big one.
Yeah, like, recovery can be a weakness if you're, like, if you get their down B, but that's already a qualifier. That could kill!
Oh, and that's a huge mistake there. Jules challenges the nair on the platform.
So
and Jeri takes the set.
It still does very much kill confirm at range.
And certainly on platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
also,
is,